Hey guys. Lord. Hey Leo. Y'all catch me be just being extra. I'm a Leo moon. Y'all love me. And I love y'all. Anyway. Yeah, this is your Leo November 2019 general reading. So we're gonna go over the general energies surrounding Leo. I'm using the Miss Cleo Tarot Power deck for the main messages, the Everyday Tarot for clarifiers, and the Universal Oracle for, the wrapping, closing up messages. All right, so let's get in there. Leo, with your general energy. General energy surrounding Leo, November 2019. General energy around Leo, November 2019. Y'all look at my baby stuff. Like, Halloween stuff just still sitting out in the hallway. Options and choices and indecision and playing the field and exploring. Leo, I feel like you have a lot of things you're cooking up. I feel like there's a lot cooking up, or there could be a lot on your plate that you're just not telling anybody, which is the same as you cooking up a lot. Yeah. Dealing a lot with manifestation, so you could really be, working on your own energy, being introspective, narrowing down your focus, um, writing out your intentions. I just heard incantations. So some people can be writing their own incantations, practicing their own incantations. I just heard that. Um, Rituals are important, all of that. Oh, there's a trigger here. Let's see what it is. Let's see what that's about. Ego, I feel. I feel ego here. So maybe it's more so of a lesson, a hard lesson to be won, than it is mm, more of a lesson to be learned than it is a trigger. But I think, and y'all don't scratch my eyeballs out, but I think it got something to do with flexing. I think it has something to do with flexing. Like, I'm feeling this energy of like really being inward, being more so inward, like within yourself, being more introverted than usual, building something up, like really having to focus your energy on building something. And I feel like maybe, Leo, you might have messed something up because of your ego. Or maybe you thought you were like in a higher place or position than you really were. Listen, I'm not trying to down you, Leo. I promise to God, I'm really not. I don't stop no Leo shine. I love Leos because I'm a Leo moon. I act more like Leos than Leo sons do. Because that's the ego that's acting like that. I'm true to life Leo with a Leo moon. So I get it. I get it. I think you may have found yourself in a tight position or in a tight squeeze, a tighter squeeze than you would like to be in, because maybe you put on a little bit too much. You might have put on just a little bit too much, or maybe you did just a little bit too much, laid it on kind of thick. So you may have found yourself in a position that's hard to get out of. I do see you getting out of it though. I'm not saying that you don't get out of it. And with true Leo finesse, like you get out of it pretty quickly, but you wouldn't have been in it in the first place. You feel me? You wouldn't have been in it in the first place if we just kind of just chill a little bit sometimes. Just chill a little bit sometimes. I know we eat that attention. We feed off that ego stroking. I know. I know. Trust me, I know. We good people though. We good people. Ain't nobody saying you bad. It's just sometimes you be so addicted to the accolades, or you be so addicted to what people give you because or you're not even addicted, you're just so excuse me, you're so driven by other people's definition of your value, or how other people define you, or how other people value you. And I think for a time you were just I don't see it as like you accepting crumbs or anything. It was more just like you were almost like selling yourself out. Almost like selling yourself out, like wanting to please people who would never be really pleased anyway. It was a dead cause. Whatever it was, it's dead. That's dead. Okay, Leo, that's dead. Because one thing I will tell you about a Leo, you're not gonna do too much without the proper appreciation before you shut it all down. That's what I do know. But yeah, for a time it was just like, just allowing that ego self to rule a little bit too much. Letting that proud self just get a little bit too much power, a little bit too high up out there when it really shouldn't have been. So you making that sweet return back to this spiritual place where you find your grace and you really sit. Don't come in here, girl. YouTube ain't playing by those children. YouTube is not playing by these kids. So yeah, 6 of Cups in the Hierophant is like, I just want to return to what I know is true. What I know is authentic. And this is authenticity to me, the Hierophant. Like it's the real deal, it's the real thing. Don't come in here, Nova. Don't play with me, little girl. Not right now. But we have the King of Swords and the Page of Wands. I feel like you are excited to be able to tell your truth and to correct the situation and to make things work in your favor. You are excited to get things, kind of back to where they need to be. You're excited for the opportunity, or maybe even if it's not excitement, then you're on top of it. So maybe it's not like, well, I'm excited to get myself out of a situation that I never had to be in. It's more like you're on top of it. It's like, just like I said, you'll come out of it. Whatever the situation is, whatever this energy is that's around you, that came as a result of you just kind of being, all over the place, maybe trying to be everything to everyone. You can't be all to all people. Just trying to, I don't know, I just, I feel like you always knew your worth, Leo, but it's like for a time, and this could be that, that retrograde, what was happening in the retrograde, you could have been just, getting your value from outside influences or doing a little bit much, maybe a little bit too much. Maybe you crossed the line just a little bit during the retrograde or like in pre-retrograde shadow. Maybe you crossed the line just a little bit. So maybe you may have had to like, take a quick little L, learn a fast little lesson, have your ego shot down just a little bit so that you can learn like what's the perfect balance of being in your ego versus, humility and acting from your spiritual place, which I feel like is comfortable to you anyway, because like I said, Leo, you're not a bad person. I know this. Leos are not bad people. It's just, God made us so gosh darn good looking and so capable at everything. And sometimes we just kind of get a little bit ahead of ourselves and we want to flex the little muscle and show that we can do this and we can do that and I can do this and I can do that. But some of those things, or one of those things that you do, is like maybe you didn't do it so well and you may have got yourself in a bind a little bit. So it's like, just bring it down a couple notches, really be authentic and treat yourself well, meaning do what it is that you're really good at, not just doing it because you want to show people that you can do it or that you're comfortable with doing it or that you would make a lot of money doing it. Do it because it's something that you actually enjoy and that you actually love. Okay. So I feel like you'll be on it, putting yourself back and in the good graces of of whoever, or getting yourself back on stable ground, or repositioning yourself, whatever it is that you need to do to make things right. Look, I surrender to a power greater than me. It's like, you know what, I'm gonna bow out of this because maybe I'm not the best person to do this, or I'm gonna head out. Look, it's time for me to go. I'm gonna head out because this ain't even really my scene. I got into it just to say, yeah, I can hang with y'all. Yeah, I can do that too. But this really ain't even my scene. Okay, so that's the time the universe has my back. That's why I say you'll be able to get out of it. You'll be able to, finesse that way right on out of that situation, slide right on out of it, and get back to what you are good at, Leo. Okay. So that has been your general reading for November 2019, Leo. Thank y'all for watching. Like the video, leave me a comment, let me know what's going on. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all up next in your love video. Okay. Bye.